Now we are underway for the Welterweight Championship, and Porter comes right out. Stepped right to Terence Crawford and threw a combination.
As we thought he would.
Great pattern to Terence Crawford in welterweight title defenses. He's economical early. He averages 28 punches thrown in the first round of those fights. That's a low number. It's half the usual welterweight output. Do you believe that makes for a grand opportunity for Shawn
Crawford to do that?
I like what Porter's doing now. He's marching forward, but he's changing his rhythm, changing slots, moving his head, coming behind the double jab. And when he gets close, he's letting his hands go.
No punch. Fight instead of a boxing match.
Wait, fight out there. Stop. No punch.
Inching closer and closer to Crawford.
Crawford kept his composure this whole round. Didn't seem rattled at all. Didn't seem wide-eyed. He's fought in front of big crowds before. He knew Shawn Porter would come forward. It was no surprise to Terence Crawford.
But Shawn Porter, he felt the power already. But that nervous energy right there, look at how Porter's smart.
Floyd Mayweather's dad, Floyd Sr., always a fixture in the Vegas fight scenes. Round number 2. In that first round, Shawn Porter landed 6 of 29. Crawford landed 3 of 15.
Wants to be, not the whole fight, but certainly in spots, to hit the body of Terence Crawford to try to slow him down and to cause him to get uncomfortable early in this fight where he starts to press. Get ugly quick.
Tried to catch him with that check hook from that southpaw stance, did Crawford, as Porter came forward that time.
A lot of different styles, but he's never fought a lot of different styles in one man. And that's who he's facing tonight. He's facing a southpaw, a guy who fights left-handed, an orthodox fighter, a guy who can box and a guy who can fight, and a guy who can hit. Good shot right there from Shawn Porter.
Shawn Porter responds with the right hand after Crawford threw the right hook.
Cautious to be ready every time he comes in.
No punch.
Right hook by Crawford right there got Porter's attention.
Sitting right on top of the orthodox fighter. Porter just able to get away from the uppercut. Good exchange on the inside. Good action here in round 2. Crawford lands a right hand. Porter so willing.
Porter got the best of that.
Sure did.
Here come Bud.
Crawford trying to time that backhand for a moment.
Yeah.
To the body to finish off an entertaining second round. Brian McIntyre, the trainer of Terence Crawford, said don't get into a firefight with Shawn Porter. Meanwhile, Kenny Porter, the trainer father of Shawn Porter, was giving his son advice in terms of how to react when Crawford does touch him. So both trainers want guys composed.
But to box. Not sure if Crawford's going to listen.
You're wondering what's slowing down Shawn Porter. It's the southpaw stance of Crawford. When he was in orthodox stance, Porter was able to land his jab and get inside. Now from the southpaw stance, he has to battle the lead hand of Terence.
It's this guy, Terence Crawford.
Bud attempted right there the uppercut as Porter lunged forward. There it is.
Good eye, Tim.
Ooh. But it's coming.
To the body with the right hand goes Porter. Bud saying, you want some of that? You want that kind of exchange?
Yeah, he likes it.
It's over now. Bud is here. A fight about to break out now. There's a cut on the eye of Porter.
It looked like there may have been a clash of heads on that last exchange when both men came in. There's blood now around the right eye of Shawn Porter. That is not a knockdown.
Doesn't look like much, but Porter had to pick himself off the canvas. That takes some of the energy.
Now they're wrestling against the ropes. Father of two wrestlers who are collecting trophies, Tyrese and Little T. Round number 4. Punches through 3, 25-20 Porter.
Ooh. Right there from Porter.
Coming into this fight, Porter's been cut 11 times. The majority of those eyes opened up this early.
It's very noticeable when you're with him. Looks like railroad tracks when you talk.
This is the urgency that I was talking about that Shawn Porter.
Good left hand from Crawford.
Good shot right there to the body. But you see Crawford is not thinking about boxing. He's thinking about fighting.
Crawford and those sharp counters.
It's good to be relaxed.
After Terence misses or throws something like that.
As he bounces and then comes forward with the right hand.
What Crawford is having issues with right now is the sneak attacks from Shawn Porter. They're so explosive and so fast that Crawford doesn't have time to compute what's happening, and before he knows it, he's been hit. To open up, and when he opens up, you get your shots off just like that. Pulling back from a shorter arm guy that's as explosive as Shawn Porter.
There's another left hand trying to dig.
Hoping that
lunging with the right hand. He gets out of the way, and all of a sudden Porter goes face first into the neutral corner.
Olay, Tess, Olay. Here comes the turn, the pivot.
Short left hand from Crawford as Porter comes out of that position, and we finish up round 4. Man, oh man, is this intense early on.
Cuff right there from Terence Crawford. Cupping the head there, pushing the guy in the corner. But why did he do it? Porter was lunging forward.
That opened up due to an accidental clash in round number 3.
Double right hand right there from Porter, sneaks in.
Power hand, Terence Crawford. Let's look at Andre Ward's card through 4 rounds, 39-37 Porter.
Tess, I could have easily given Crawford one of those first three rounds. Good shot right there from Porter, but Porter would always do just enough to kind of eke out the round, and Crawford would give up thinking to the body like we've seen him in the past, so you're right. I don't think Porter, at this pace especially.
There's Porter coming in with that relentless aggression that he's known for. Terence covering up as Porter tries to get around that guard. Terence smiles at him and pushes him away.
Being athletic, using his hand speed, using volume, roughing up Terence on the inside right now.
Watch your head, man. Move it.
Now at range, trying to place that left hand right to the body. He does a few times. and then goes on the attack to close out the round. Hey, you're letting him come up and just touch you at times. It may not matter to you. You're not being affected, but it matters to the judges. That's exactly what his trainer told him.
Not only the judges, but it's allowing Porter to get into a rhythm, to gain confidence. And it's forcing Bud to press because he knows he's behind, at least on my scorecard.
Look at this from Bud
possibly the
Crawford.
official scorecard.
Early on in round 6, as you see the head movement from Porter, but not able to dodge all of it.
Here comes
Porter now comes in. Back and forth they go.
Ooh, good body shot right there, sneak.
Individuals, critics, fans, they got questions. And Shawn Porter's asking those questions of Terence Crawford tonight. It's a great opportunity for him to answer.
Touch, then power from Crawford. Wide swinging right hand from Porter off the mark. Attempt at the uppercuts from Crawford. Infighting from Porter. High intent.
Bud is landing, but Porter's taking the play almost every time.
Hagler. And at the halfway point, it has indeed been a war. I heard Kenny Porter saying, pick your spots, but then back on defense. They really stressed fundamentals in this training camp to go up against Crawford. Of getting your hands back, of being in proper position. Always willing.
Change it for either guy, but so far, so good for Shawn Porter.
And a critical word there, the descriptive of mixing it up. There's a right hand from Porter. He hurt. He closed the gap.
Now, from Shawn Porter, Crawford has more glaring answers or more glaring questions to answer now than he did before the fight started.
Don't punch.
And for what it's worth, fellas, it looked like Crawford, based on their face, their body language, their energy or lack of energy.
Opportunity to check in with Mark Kriegel and Max Kellerman. Total punches fairly even. Crawford with a slight edge now, 64-60. Good combination. He catches him coming in. 2-punch combination by Crawford. And so good countering both off the back foot, off the front foot. And now sharpshooting to the head is Crawford. Good start to round number 8 for the champ.
Crawford
says Dre. Max Kellerman said he would have flipped the second round to Crawford, but it's that kind of fight. It's that pop jab right off the hip from Porter. Ooh. Just missing with the left hand as Porter came in.
is in control and he's bullying.
Lead right hand from Porter. And another one.
Good shot.
What? His father told him, ooh, that body shot right there.
Wow.
Oh,
what a good thud from Crawford. The left to the body, as he has done a few times. Goes with it again. That was a great 8, wasn't it? Call to order changes of raise your level of intensity. Here we go, round 9. There's a double jab from Crawford.
Olay.
Crawford able to roll out. Left hand to the body again and again. Lead left hand from Crawford. Going underneath with the left hand to the body. Last round had 9 power punches. Overall, 92-79 connect advantage for Terence Crawford. Body work in that last round and the short uppercut that we showed. There are the body punches. 28, and there is the knockdown scored in round 10 by the champ. And now patiently probing. Seeing what could be behind that jab. There's a combination. There's a lead left hand. Porter looks good on his feet, but not coming forward and firing at Crawford for the moment. There's the overhand right, and another combination. Beautiful work by Crawford. Magnificent accuracy by the champ. He does damage. Kenny's on the apron, and he's stopping the fight. His father says it's over. Terence Crawford has just stopped Shawn Porter. Crawford. They almost threw at each other. But it's nothing but respect now, making the rounds ringside. And now embracing Shakur Stevenson, who he mentors, already a 2-division undefeated champion, a U.S.
About timing. Told you Shawn Porter makes too many mistakes lunging forward like that. Boom, hit with an uppercut. Terence stepped right to the side. Created an angle for himself. Avoided those punches. Step back. Double step back. There you go.
And then the end of the fight. So the left uppercut is the first knockdown. And watch this combination trade.
You see Crawford doing what he does best, finish. He got that right hook in there. Not a shot he really landed thus far up until this point. It's a heavy, heavy shot for any fighter to take, especially this late in the fight. Here we see a half step back. Boom, that's his signature shot that Terence lands. He missed that, but he came back with the right hook, and it landed flush. Down goes Shawn Porter, and I think Kenny Porter stopped the fight, not necessarily because of what happened, but what was to come. Terence Crawford is the best finisher in the game, and he knew that it wasn't going to get any better for Shawn Porter, especially if Shawn wasn't himself and was dazed in the head and tried to keep off a guy like Terence Crawford.
Hey, do you want to continue? Yes. Step back a little. Give me your glove. Give me your glove. Give me your glove.
Kenny was already up on the apron by the time his son. Look at the celebration with Miss Deborah and his family. He has his mom, Deborah.
Stops the contest upon request of the corner. He is a winner by way of technical knockout and still the undefeated WBO welterweight champion of the world, Terence Crawford.